everyone. This is Jake at the Canned Air Podcast doing a little independent reporting at Ohayocon in Columbus, Ohio. And I'm here with Annie Erskine today to talk about her comics and projects. I understand Variants is sort of your flagship project.
Yeah, we actually just launched the webcomic 2 weeks ago. It is a LGBT-centric, female-centric superhero webcomic.
So how did you get your start in webcomics?
Well, I've always loved reading webcomics ever since I was in high school, and in 2011 I had made my first webcomic, Magia High. It was a spectacular failure. Didn't work out, didn't get popular, and I got to this point where I just hated doing it. And so for a while I was really depressed about it. I was like, I'm a failure, I just can't do this. And my wife actually was the one who just kind of sat me down and said, what do you really want to do? And I've had this character, Sam, since I was like 15 years old. And I've always been a little intimidated with the superhero genre, just because it is a very male-dominated industry and there's not a whole lot of representation in there. So she just said, if you want to do it, then do it. And I just kind of then and there decided I was going to do a webcomic about the topic I want with the characters I want. And I'm not going to worry about like making $1 million off it or making a TV show or anything like I was with my last one. I'm just going to tell the story that I love with the characters that I have.
I'm sure it makes a big difference that you can write about something you're passionate about.
For
Bring
sure.
in the elements that make the most sense to you.
Exactly.
Have you seen very much from the community, people who like your work? Are they very vocal about what you do?
Yeah, actually, it's really cool because I actually switched from Comic Cons to anime cons because I felt like the audience of the anime cons was a little different. It was a lot more of a younger crowd. Particularly teenage girls in particular is a core demographic that I'm really passionate about reaching out to, because when I was a teenage girl I always felt a little like weird about being a nerd and just like not really sure where I fit in. And so like when I talk about the story and the comic universe to women and teenagers and just like the millennials basically, they get really excited about that and they all say like that's what we want, you know, because people like the familiar kind of like mad scientist or like armies gone rogue superhero stories that they grew up with, but they just don't like the lack of characters that they can connect to. It's always like 50 white men and then like one woman in a bikini.
Right.
And it's just like, can we do something different
Sort
here?
of a minor player in the line.
Yeah, but then just have like the familiar stories, which is just a really fun thing in my opinion, is having that.
That's fantastic. It sounds like an excellent message, something a lot of people can get behind.
For sure, definitely.
This medium that they love that doesn't necessarily speak to them can.
Right.
It just needs more people spreading the word. Well, that's fantastic. How long have you been working on Variants?
I started on working on the first script summary and just kind of the world building around 2014. And so I finally got the first 30 pages finished, and I've been posting one page a week. And there's 131 pages to the graphic novel total. So I finally got those finished like a month and a half ago maybe, and was like, okay, now I can finally launch the webcomic. And my goal was actually to get the pages, which there's pencils for them down there, but I wanted to get the first 30 pages done for this convention, so then I could finally like come out and be like, yeah, you can go read it now at this convention.
That's wonderful. Do you see yourself finishing up this project and moving on to something new for a while, or is this something you definitely want to focus on for a long time?
It's something I want to focus on. My day job is I work from home as a freelance illustrator and designer for Cartoon Network.
That's fantastic.
And so in between my Cartoon Network projects, I work on this, and so sometimes there's a lot of downtime in between the projects I get there, and it gives me enough time to do pages and whatever I want. But once we finish this first graphic novel, we're going to move on to the next set in the series, which is going to like form the team. You just have that core set of teams. So the first one only has like 3 of the actual members of the team, and then the second one, which we haven't outlined yet, but it will have all 7 members of the team in it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Where can people go to find your work? Where are you most active?
If you go to ioniccomics.com, it has all the information like our social media, and it has our webcomics on Tapastic and Comic Theory.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much.
No problem.
I really appreciate it. I can't wait to check out more of your work, and we'll spread it as far and wide as we can.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Glad to do it. I love what you're working on here, and I can't wait to see it.
Awesome. you.